So as entrepreneurs, more often than not, our work bleeds into our life. And it's really difficult for us to establish a work-life balance. Basically, it doesn't matter whether it's 5 a.m. or 6 p.m., something always needs our attention, whether it's an email that needs to be read or a client that needs our attention or payroll that needs to be done. And when we don't have a good work-life balance, well, it's one of the easiest ways for us to get burnt out. So, here are my 6 tips to create a better work-life balance. The first tip is to get out of the gym. What I mean by this is, how many times have you been working out in the gym and taking class, and a client has asked you a question and distracted you and taken away from your personal time? Or what about when you're working out in the gym and all you can see and all you can focus on is everything in the gym that needs to get done, cleaned, and so forth and so on? What if you're working out alone in the gym? How many times has somebody literally walked in the door to ask for information or even just to say hi? Our workout time is part of our lifetime, not work time, lifetime. And it's something that we need to do in order to help separate that work-life balance. So how do we do it? Well, get out of the gym. I literally mean go to another gym. Get a membership at another gym. Or do something that doesn't require you to be in the gym. Go for a run. Grab a rower, bring it home. Sit on a rower in your house for 20 minutes. Build a garage gym. Anything to get you out of the actual gym to work out. Create a cutoff time, right? Tip number 2. The problem is that as entrepreneurs, there's always something to be done. Parkinson's law states that the work will fill the time allotted. Don't allow it more time. Literally tell yourself, I am going to stop work at 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever it may be, and then stop working. Just cut it off. Just done. That's it. No more. Tip number 3, put it away. One of the easiest things to interfere with that work-life balance is when we're distracted by things like our watch and our phone. And how many times you've been sitting at home and all of a sudden your phone beeps, and so of course you're gonna go check it because that hit a dopamine. And then all of a sudden it's a cancellation request from a client. Like that just ruined your entire evening. So put it away. And I don't mean like put it on the table in front of you flipped over, you're still gonna hear it vibrate. I mean literally go put it in another room. There is not a single email, text message, or anything that needs to be answered at 9 p.m. And I mean nothing. Tell people, look, if it's really important, if you absolutely need me, call me. And then put your phone on ringer or something like that. Tip number 4, create a totem. What I mean by this is, and this kind of goes with the cutoff time and the distractions and things like that, find some way to signal your subconscious that work is over. So for me, when I go to work out, in order to preserve that space for myself, I take my ring off. That tells me, hey, I'm not working, it's time to work out. Do not focus on work. Or when I get home from coaching, instead of lounging around in the house in my gym shorts and coaching shirt, which I very well could do, I change. I put on a pair of basketball shorts, I change my shirt. So that way I'm no longer in uniform and it's no longer work time. It's me, it's personal time at that point. Take time off. Now, of course, this one seems self-explanatory, right? But listen, it doesn't need to be an extravagant 2-week vacation every single month. It doesn't need to be a big planned 4-week vacation one time during the year. I mean, literally just like schedule yourself and start small for 1 day off a month. Pick like a Sunday and be like, listen, I'm not going to go in. And just completely detach yourself from work. Be like, so on Sunday, the 18th, I am not going to work. And done. And just start there, just 1 day a month. Even if it's half a day a month, that's fine. But give yourself time off away from the gym and out of the gym. Like don't even go to the gym. Like stay home or go do something else. And last but not least, my sixth tip for life-work balance is to find your why. Now, this isn't so much of like work-life separation as much as it is a way to buffer your work-life flow. So when you find your why, you align yourself with that, and then the things that you do align with that, and then the thing is it doesn't feel like work because you're just fulfilling your higher purpose, which is great. And so again, by finding your why and aligning yourself with that, basically what it does is it allows you to stop feeling burnt out, and it creates like a buffer, right? So that if work does happen to bleed over into life, it's not that big of a deal. So those are my 6 tips for finding work-life balance, right? Like get out of the gym, create a cutoff time, remove distractions, just put it away, create a totem, take time off, and find your why. And I really hope that this helps, because if you don't find work-life balance, like the burnout's never gonna stop. So if work-life balance is something that you struggle with, and like even just finding extra time in the day to do more is something that you struggle with, schedule a discovery call and chat with one of our coaches so that we can create a plan to get you stop feeling burnt out and find more time in the day for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel